I want to give you a quick lesson on Joseph. Joseph in the Old Testament, if you remember, he had these dreams and this ambition, and he was daddy's favorite son, and he told his brothers, you're going to sit down, you're going to all serve me. You're going to, like, he had this dream of the stars. I'm going to lead this family. I got this amazing dreams, and they hated him for it. They hated him for his dreams and his vision. And so what happened is they sell him into slavery. Actually, they planned to kill him. But eventually, long story short, they sell him into slavery. And for the next 17 years, Joseph is a prisoner. He's a slave at a Potiphar's house. He goes into a prison and he spends years forgotten in the dungeon in Egypt. He gets sold as a slave. They didn't know his God. For 17 years, nobody in his life knew his God because he's a Jew in Egypt. Nobody believed in him, loved him from age 17. I said 17 years. Let me start over on that. I screwed up. You want me to just roll with it? Okay. Hey, y'all, I want to give a quick lesson from the life of Joseph today. You remember Joseph? Joseph gets sold into slavery, betrayed by his brothers because they hate him. They're jealous of his vision. They're jealous of him and his daddy's close relationship, and they were going to kill him, but they end up selling him in slavery. And he, a Jewish Israelite, is a slave, a foreigner in a foreign land of Egypt. Nobody knows the God of Abraham, or if they do, they don't care about the God of Abraham. He's a slave from age 17 on into his early 30s. He is a slave in Egypt, forgotten in a prison, and then a slave at Potiphar's before that. It's terrible, traumatic, painful, never recover from for a lot of people type damage of years. But if you know the story, God raises him up. He uses his ability of prophecy and interpreting dreams to take him to Pharaoh, the most powerful person on the face of the known earth at that time. And God uses Joseph to save Israel from a famine. It's a beautiful story. I want to show you what the trauma did and how God used those years of pain that didn't make sense, that some people, it's hard to recover from that type of damage. He says in Genesis, so when he's younger, I want you to know this, the heart changed, because God is working on our faith and our heart. When he's younger, he's telling his brothers, when you look early in the story, you all are going to bow down to me. You're going to serve me. I'm going to lead this family, all this ambition, me. You see, everything he says centers around him. In Genesis 50, verse 20, the end of the story, his dad dies and his brothers think now he's going to kill us. Surely this guy's been faking. He's going to kill us and he's going to take vengeance for what we did to him. And he finds out his brothers, they come to him begging for forgiveness, and he cries. Number one, he's weeping. There is no woundedness anymore. There's only grief and love, like love and true emotion and depth of feeling. And he tells them, what you meant to harm me, God meant for the good and the salvation of many. Did you notice that? It's no longer you're going to center around me. We're going to center around and serve others. Do you know where that heart change happened in him that prepared him for what God was going to do? In those 13 years of hell that don't make sense. So if you're sitting in the middle of what seems like and feels like a life sentence of trauma and shame, just remember God's doing surgery on your heart, and he has a plan, because Joseph was a child of God just like you are. Keep building.